Tonight's recipe is one that we used to do all the time. I know I say that a lot, and we had it so many times that I stopped doing it, got a little bit sick of it. But today, we feel like having it again. And it's meatballs stuffed with Stracchino cheese, baked in a sauce with pasta. First, we're going to make the mixture for the meatballs. Put the milk, well, not a lot, in with the breadcrumbs, and that just softens them up a little bit. This is pork and beef mince. That's about 1.5 kilos. You're supposed to only use about 800 grams, but I always make a bit more.
Do you remember what to do next?
I just realised something. I wondered why the breadcrumbs looked fucking weird. That's cheese.
Mum. Oh yes, Parmesan cheese. No.
You know what? That's not going to matter. Let's just not say anything. Let's start again. Step one. Breadcrumbs. And our little thing of milk. And that just softens the breadcrumbs. A kilo of pork, 500 grams of beef. The pork mince has the greater fat content. A good ratio. Chopped bloop, spinach, garlic, 1 clove, cheese, grated pecorino. And then we've got the breadcrumbs that we've had soaking, fresh oregano, 1 egg yolk. Looks a bit sad, doesn't it? Boop. Salt and pepper. Now, if you think for 1 freaking second I'm going to do that without a pair of gloves, you are mistaken. Because I just can't stand that feeling. Woo. Mix this up. Don't be scared. Do it until it is all really well combined. Don't worry about the big flaky bits of spinach. They all wilt down when they're cooked. What's that, a 1/2 cup? Yeah, that looks about the right size. Ta-da! Then you get this and you go stick it in the middle. If you can't find Stracchino cheese, you can get mozzarella. I find they do just about the same. When they cook, that cheese in the middle goes all melty. And as you cut open the meatball, it oozes out. And I always make more than we need because they're fantastic the next day. Boom! Doesn't that look fantastic? That is so satisfying. Next, the trusty Bessemer. So I've put this much oil in. I think the absolute beauty of a recipe like this is, yes, whilst it's a little bit fiddly at the front end, you put it on, you get it in, you do it all, you put it in the oven, and then you sit down. We are frying the meatballs first. We're just going to brown them off before we do everything else. I love that sound. I love that smell. See how they're just kind of browning? That's the colour you kind of really want, all the way around. You get the idea? I'm going to brown them all off, and then we'll go to the next step. What that was, carrot, onion, celery, but I also add a little bit of
Capsicum.
because I had it in the fridge. Whole garlic. Let's put 2 in. Here's where it gets tricky. Oh, well, it's not tricky. Interesting. 2 cans of tomato. The pasta. How much pasta?
All of it.
No, it'll be too much. So we need a bit of moisture there. Because this pasta is a little bigger than the pasta I normally would use, I might even add a bit more moisture. But let's put the meatballs in. Look at that. Oh. Give me 1 second. I'm going to put a bit more in the top because I reckon we need a bit more. Because you really want to, I mean, that pasta, as it cooks,
Soak up the moisture.
yeah. But if you use a smaller pasta, like a little macaroni, you don't need so much moisture. But for this purpose, so I'm just going to get that up to a bubbly. But how bloody good does that look, just saying? So let's let that get to a boil, which is about to do now. And then I'm going to put the lid on and we're going to belt it in the oven for about 30 minutes. Are you all going to be like freaking out because it's
It's going to be 8:15.
Oh, shut up. I'm grateful.
Worth the wait, Mum. Don't worry. It's a good food.
We're over to the oven. 180. In it goes. Let's check it in 20 minutes. Stand by me. I'm gonna wait here till it goes off. Here comes Benjamin off. Did you like that? Oh, well, that's all right. Let's just take the freaking lid off. Oh, yeah. What we want to make sure is the pasta's cooked. I think that's well and truly cooked. Let's get it on a plate and serve it with crusty bread rubbed with garlic. I just want to point out to you all that if you scroll through the description, that there's a recipe link. You click on it, it's a Google document. You can print it. You can just save it to your phone. It's a Google Doc and it writes out the whole recipe. Scroll down, click. Get cooking.